How about that defense and those sacks?
Yeah, man. I mean, it was great. It felt good to be out there, rushing together and, seeing everybody eat. That's what you want, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of talent, the type of work that we put in. So it's just great to see that coming to fruition here this late in the season. Excited about it.
One guy gets 4 sacks. One guy gets 4 sacks. It's like mind-bending.
Yeah, I mean, TJ, he's just an animal. I seen it happen, but I was just like that's just TJ. Like, he like a bomb. Like, he just tick, 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 tick. You don't know when he gonna blow up, but he gonna blow up. So I'm just proud of him. He's worked super hard, and just goes to show the week of practice that we had. We had a great week of practice and preparation, and that's just kind of what we put on display as a defensive front mostly.
How crazy? Did it feel crazy on the field with all the injuries both ways, all their penalties, missed calls by officials that had the fans agitated both ways? Did it kind of feel like a crazy game on the field?
Yeah, the atmosphere was definitely crazy, but I will say, Elijah Thurman got hurt on the first play, and this guy that's been working hard for us all year, and I'm just super proud of him and the stuff that he's done, and just taking that role now, as a freshman. And y'all saw what we could do last weekend, just kind of getting thrown in the fire with Tristan Lee being out. But it just goes to show that kid's heart, and I hope the players on the other team are okay too.
Some of the things that maybe
just missed assignments. I feel like, credit to Pitt. They had some dudes on that side of the ball that, kept us guessing. But I feel like for the most part, everything that they got, we gave them. And, we tightened it up, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what you kind of saw, like, in spurts throughout the whole game, like, total domination. And they just couldn't stop us. So we just kind of tapped into that there at the end of the game.
How close were you coming back last week? How good did it feel to get back out there?
I felt great. I was super excited. I never want to miss a game, but I was close, but I wasn't really ready. Couldn't get through all the stuff that it took for me, to be able to play on the NCAA level in my head. So, I'm just glad to be out here with my brothers.
About the job you guys did to force that field goal instead of kind of a goal line stand there, so they're going to get a touchdown, but you guys backed them up, made a kick field goal.
Yeah, that just speaks to our mentality, as a team. That's just kind of who we are as a team, but more so as a defense. Just, we don't give up nothing, defend every blade of grass. So, we down there in the goal line, it's like we feel sorry for ourselves, put our backs against the wall, and do respond. And it was just no question across the whole field what we was going to do, what we had to do. We got it done. It made a difference in the game.
TJ Parker had 4 sacks. Did you tell him anything after the game after that?
I just, wow, insane. Like, I'm pretty sure he tied the school record, broke the school record or something for sacks. But I mean, that's something I've known him forever, and that's something that I knew he had in him, and that won't be the last time that y'all see anything like that, I promise you. So.
What was it like on the sideline watching the offense go out there to get the win? Was it, or just how exciting was it? What was kind of the emotional reaction like?
I mean, it was obviously very emotional, the timing of which it happened, but stuff like that I've been seeing him do all year in practice, all year in the games. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't really surprise me. Cade took off, and he's been doing it all year, so it didn't really surprise me. I love his heart, man. He's a competitor, he's a warrior, and he didn't give up to the clock says 0-0. It shows a lot about him.
I guess Cade was saying, Coach was saying it's one of the better locker rooms that we've been a part of. I guess what was going on in the locker room? What was it like?
Oh, you talking about after the game?
Yeah, after the game.
Oh, man, it was great. It was a mixture of guys who were celebrating, and it was a great celebration, dancing, and it was a mixture of guys who probably played the upper level of snaps that was just kind of laid out. You know what I'm saying? Not really doing too much dancing, just more like finger bobbing and stuff like that. Me. So that was great. It was a very good locker room, and a lot of feats, a lot of guys put it all on the line. So we had a lot to talk about.
Coach was saying that he kind of challenged you and TJ the last couple of weeks to be leaders. Obviously, as captains in the games. What did he say? How did you guys take that? You think?
It's just kind of something that's just been reiterated all year. You know what I'm saying? The best players have to be the best leaders, and vice versa. And so that's something that me and TJ just really took initiative. Just to make sure that happens, on the level that's expected, because our teammates and stuff, they look to us, so we have to be able to make it happen by example and by action, by leadership.
What's he say about this defense? The resilience of this defense, being missing as many guys as you got.
It just gives us something to play for. You know, we talk about, you know, for those who can't, I will. And that's kind of was our mentality, you know, for Tristan Lee, for Marcus Tate, for DeMonte Capar, all those guys who, you know what I'm saying, couldn't get out there and actually suit up. Man, I know all those guys hard, and I know that they would have loved to get out there. But, you know, for those who can't, and that's kind of what drove us the whole game, just to not give up, to push.
What do you feel like this team's mentality is as you try to finish the season? Obviously, the CFP, all that, ACC title games kind of out of your control. How do you feel like you guys are handling all that?
All we got to do is, obviously, we don't control our destiny. You know, everybody knows that. Everybody talks about that part. But all we got to do is do the best that we can do and win these games. What up, baby? Win these games. And, you know what I'm saying, the cards will fall where they lay. But as long as we can say we gave it our all, I ain't worried about nothing. So.
It's all embracing you and TJ after the
game.
What was he saying to you guys?
Man, he was just, you know, just kind of embracing us, telling us how proud he was of us, you know, for the leadership that we had this weekend, and you know, just for this team in general, and just making us feel good, you know, about the win and stuff. Because it was hard fought. You know, it was a lot of things that y'all may not have seen. We had to push that one out, but it was great. It was just says a lot about this team's morale. You know, their tightness, our closeness.
That third and goal, 1-yard line, how kicked the field goal there. 8.5 minute drive. They possessed the ball for 20 minutes in the second half. You guys had to be exhausted. Pure want-to, your part on your part.
That's it. I mean, of course we was exhausted. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody wants to go out there for 8 minutes and stay on the field and rush 350-pounders every play. But like, you know what I'm saying? It's more than, you know, what you have to do. It's about what you want to do. And, you know, when your why is so much bigger than your circumstance, it don't really phase you.
Peter, what qualities do you think about TJ have allowed him to have such a successful day like today?
I mean, TJ, he don't get complacent. You know what I'm saying? He never gets comfortable with his situation. He always, we do a great job of that, you know, in our room in general. He always just thinks that he needs to get better at something, always. And, you know, his resilience, I mean, you can see that on some of the plays that he's made. He's laying out, you know what I'm saying, for the ball or the ball carrier. And that just goes to show, you know, what type of person he is. Like, he's always going to finish. And I mean, he got the heart of a warrior. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen him about break down crying after one of his sacks because, like, it just means so much to him. And so I appreciate that from him as a friend, but also as a teammate.
What did you see from Jaheim this year? He's grown so much. Now he's going there and starting back inside.
Yeah, I mean, y'all see it. Like, he's growing. Like, Jaheim probably had the same production as me, you know, and that says a lot for a guy that, you know, a lot of people had questions about. You know, a lot of people talking about he can't play the run, he can't do this. Well, I mean, if you look at the tape, he held up pretty well. And so, you know, I'm just really happy for him. And Jaheim, he's also always asking great questions and always wants to get better. And he's just hungry for knowledge and information. And you start to see that playing out on the field. You know, that hunger, that desire, that burn inside of him to get better.
That 4th and 1 in the fourth quarter, Phil came up short, unfortunately. But I think a lot of us expected to lock in and go back. How badly did you want to be out there?
I mean, I was behind Coach Sweeney. I was ready. I was behind Coach Sweeney and G-Money. I actually think I stepped out on the field and like look down the sideline at him, but you know what I'm saying? Coach Sweeney asked Coach West, you know, can I go for it? Coach West didn't hesitate because we knew what we were going to do when we went out on the field as a defense, and that's just kind of confidence that we have, you know, in our team as a whole. You know, just complimentary football.
So you behind center on the punt formation, you guys shift, take the snap. Are you prepared to actually snap the ball, or is that just to try to fake it?
Well, I think I don't know. We're just trying to draw them off sides right there. That is probably something that we will look toward to, but that was the objective on that play.
Any other questions?
What else?